Last night, the two presidential candidates square off in two separate locations. We have the details.
Early voting has begun and citizens are testing their patience.
And a rumor that has been around for years is resolved. This and more coming up on NHSTV Live. Instead of a presidential debate last night, we got two town halls. President Donald Trump in Miami and presidential candidate Joe Biden in Philadelphia took questions from voters at the same time on two different networks. President Trump was asked about his handling of the coronavirus pandemic and the future of a vaccine. And former Vice President Joe Biden was asked about his stance on court packing.
It's rounding the corner, and we have the vaccines coming, and we have the therapies coming.
I'm not a fan. I then say it depends on how this turns out. Not how he wins, but how it's handled.
The candidates also delivered a contrast on President Trump's Supreme Court Justice pick, Amy Coney Barrett.
I don't even think she has laid out much of a judicial philosophy in terms of the basis upon which she thinks are there unenumerated rights. So I think there's great reason to be concerned.
I don't think she has any conflict at all.
With Election Day being just 2.5 weeks away, the two candidates will have one more scheduled debate to be announced.
Polls are now open to vote and citizens are being patient to wait in lines that could last 3 hours long. More than 12.8 million people have already voted ahead of Election Day. At this point in the 2016 election, only 2.2 million had voted. Concerns on mail-in ballots led voters to the polls, causing these long lines. Students, if you are eligible to vote, you have until October 30th to vote in person, so make sure to get there early and avoid the line.
Readers, the NTEAD's Book Battle Club will have its first meeting on Tuesday, October 20th during Invest. The first meeting will be held via Zoom, but are hoping to become in-person meetings within the next couple of weeks. If you are interested in joining this club, go to the NHS Library Moodle page, enroll in the course, and you will be able to see the link to access the Zoom. Now every week you might have seen new posters popping up on the walls around our school. Our Northwest Side kids don't only keep us entertained during halftime, but they also take the time to make posters to decorate the halls to support our school's organizations. The tradition started with putting the posters up for our Texan football team every game day, but they have expanded to new organizations every year.
In football news, a varsity football coach has decided to become a student again in order to further advance his career in education. NHSTV reporter Brendan Vasquez has more on the story.
Many students at Northwest know Coach Vaughn as the varsity linebacker coach, freshman linebacker coach, and Algebra 2 teacher. What many students do not know are his plans to advance his career in the education system, as he is now studying to become an assistant principal. And his reasoning for wanting to be more than just a teacher in the education system has to do with the most important people in his life.
The main reason is because 2 years ago I went to a football game when we had a bye week, and I saw one of my old coaches and was just chit-chatting with him because he left coaching to become a principal, and I asked him what kind of made him do that, and he just basically said his family. And I spend so much time away from my family that is just kind of another way of being able to have an opportunity to perhaps spend with my family if I decide to get out of coaching.
Coach Vaughn has now entered his 13th year of teaching, with this being his 5th year of being a teacher coach at Northwest, helping his players get prepared to play their hearts out at their next game and helping his students be prepared to do their best on the next test.
He's funny. Like, he makes learning really easy, but like at football, he's always like joking around, so he makes it not as like miserable.
While he would want his work to be closer to his family, he has not ruled out becoming a potential candidate for principal here at Northwest.
Yeah, I mean, I love Northwest. You know, this is my 5th year here, and there's a reason why I've stayed. I enjoy who I work with. I enjoy the kids, you know, and the environment is really fun.
If he were to change schools, Coach Vaughn realizes that in order to make a positive impact in his surroundings, he must first familiarize himself with them.
You know, I've been around a lot of different students. I've been around a lot of different environments, and one thing that I would definitely take into account is that you can't reinvent the wheel. You can't make a school do something that they're not accustomed to quickly. And so really the first thing that I would want to do is become accustomed to what their culture is and what their background is, and then from there see what changes would need to be made.
Studying to be an assistant principal on top of being a teacher coach while still being a full-time husband and father, Coach Vaughn's life has been busier than ever before.
I wake up every morning at 5 for football. I'm up here going through football, then I start teaching class, and then during my conference period, I'm working on stuff for my school as well as preparing stuff for teaching.
But that doesn't stop him from making time for his family. Being a teacher is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Add being a mentor to his students and helping them reach their goals in the classroom or on the field as a coach, and you get everyone's favorite red-bearded teacher. I'm Brandon Vasquez for NHSTV.
Thanks, Brandon. Now NHSTV reporter Emma Newbaker has finally debunked a popular rumor about a teacher here at Northwest.
What's up, Texans? So if you've been here for a while or you had him as a coach, you may have heard the rumor about Coach Comfort getting struck by lightning. So today, I'm going out to find out the truth.
You know the rumor, you know what you're here for. Can you tell us the story about you getting struck by lightning?
Okay, here's the story. We're gonna get this all solved. I was in Houston, Texas at a ski tournament in 2003, and I had just finished skiing, and it was a sunny day, but there was very dark clouds, big cumulus clouds, and I was walking in between two ski lakes, and they were doing this jumping event, and there's big cameras on towers, and the lightning hit the tower with a camera on it, and I was about 15 feet away.
So now that you've heard his side of the story, we're gonna go see what you guys think. So you have Coach Comfort, right? Or you had him?
Yeah, I had him.
All right. So do you think he actually got struck by lightning?
Yes, I saw it. It was a video.
Do you think it's true that Coach Comfort was struck by lightning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
How many times do you think he was?
I think just once.
Just once?
Just once.
Yeah. Has he told you anything about it?
No, but I feel like he's hiding something.
How many times have you heard he's been struck by lightning?
A couple times.
Yeah.
I've heard he's been struck like 5 times.
Do you think it's true though? Like, do you think he actually?
That he got hit by lightning?
Yeah. Because
it would explain a lot.
I mean, some of the football players say it's true.
No, I have never heard that story. I'm sure it's probably a very shocking and electrifying story.
Have you heard the rumor about him getting struck by lightning?
No.
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 Never?
No, that seems enlightening.
So I didn't get hit by lightning.
You didn't?
I did not.
So, like, it's not true.
It's not true. I came as close as I ever wanted to be from lightning strike, but I did not get struck by lightning. I did feel the jolt through the ground.
You heard it from the man himself. Have a great day, Texans. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Emma. And students, if you're traveling to cheer on our varsity football team tonight against Abilene Cooper, make sure to travel safe and follow all COVID-19 guidelines. All right, Texans, have a great weekend. This has been NHSTV Live.